Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited today. And it's so good to be here. And today is a beautiful day. And I just want to share with you something that is so important, something that is going to impact and inspire your life to live a successful life. This is Success Encounter. And in this episode of our program, I just want to continue from where we left off last time. Last time we began to look at success in connection with your purpose. And we said success is the fulfillment of your purpose, meaning that purpose must be known, purpose must be discovered, meaning that the first assignment to achieving success in your life is to know what your purpose is to discover why you are here, is to know the reason for your existence. That is the first reason. All right, because if you don't discover why you are here, everything else that you're going to do is not going to lead to the true success that you were designed and created to attain. Imagine a car that was designed to transport you from one location to another. If it defaults and decides to become a tree, to say, all right, I'm not going to move, it doesn't matter what you do, I desire to be a tree, then that car, it might actually become a tree by not moving, because trees are known by their stationary position. They don't move. All right, like we human beings or like any other animal. All right, it's a living thing, but it is stationed in one place. So imagine when a vehicle or a car that is designed with wheels to take you from point A to point B doesn't do its job. It refuses to do its job and decides to become a tree. All right, then it defaults from being successful. You understand? It really forfeits its purpose. All right, why? Because that car was created and designed, the manufacturer, and in his mind had transportation. All right, so in the mind of the manufacturer of that car had transportation. Okay, so he pictured people being transported from one place or from one location to another. Hence, the creation and the invention of that vehicle. The guy that invented an aeroplane had in mind, the transportation of things and people from one location to another through air. You see, so if you decide to, not fly the plane and decide to drive it, let's say, let me use that word, to drive it and not pilot it, but drive it from point A to point B, actually, it may take you there, but that is not its actual purpose. The purpose of a plane is to fly. So when a plane is flying, it is fulfilling its purpose. When a car is moving, it is fulfilling its purpose. When a tree is growing in that particular location, a tree is fulfilling its purpose. So purpose is actually the actualization. Success is the actualization, the fulfillment, the manifestation of your purpose. So there can never be success or true success where purpose is not known. One great man of God by the name of Miles Monroe said, where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable, meaning that you are going to abuse something that you do not know why it exists. So if you don't know the existence, the purpose for the existence of your life, why you were born, why you are here on earth, all right, why you are breathing, if you don't know that purpose, all right, then you are going to abuse your life. You are going to abuse your time. You are going to abuse relationships. You are going to abuse money. You're going to abuse your body. You're going to abuse food. Whatever comes into your life is going to be abused. Why? Because you do not know what your purpose is. You are lacking knowledge about your purpose. All right. So success is when you discover your purpose, you know your purpose, because with purpose comes clarity. You can never have clarity in your life if you don't know what your purpose is. If you don't know what your purpose is, your life is going to just be, an experiment. You'll be trying everything, all right? You'll be trying to do everything, and you'll be trying to be like everyone else. Why? Because you do not know what your purpose is. Because purpose is the key to uniqueness. Once you discover your purpose, you also discover your uniqueness. You also discover what makes you different apart from everyone else. You see, you're going to discover your unique personality. We are all one and we are all created equal in the eyes of the Creator. But it is purpose, all right, and the discovery of that purpose, because purpose defines personality and also is the key to uniqueness that is going to distinguish us from one another. You see, so everyone exists for a purpose. Your purpose is important to me. I am not an island. You are not an island. So we need you to fulfill your purpose. We need you to succeed in whatsoever things that you're doing, because your success is important to me. Now, let's just say for a moment, if Mark Zuckerberg never designed Facebook, all right, because it was in his destiny, all right, in line with his purpose, to invent and design Facebook, the website called Facebook. Apart from the billions that this social network has brought to his name, all right, apart from the billions, his purpose was to create a social network. He saw in the eyes of his mind, all right, people from all across the world, all right, meeting and conversing. He thought of how can we cut out the aspect of distance. How can we remove the aspect of distance? How can we bring somebody who is far away, miles away from us, closer to us, to a point that we can chat with them in real time and they are able to respond? Then he came up with what we call Facebook. So Facebook is the brainchild of Mark Zuckerberg. And because he has successfully designed and invented Facebook, he is a billionaire. So the result of him pursuing that purpose and him actualizing, manifesting that, has resulted into him having billions. So you see, money is a result of you becoming successful in a particular endeavor or in your life. So purpose enables you to know your uniqueness. It enables you to know what you were created for, what makes you stand out. All right. We are not, are trying to fit in. All right. It is wrong for every individual to try to fit in. The systems of this world have been created and they've been designed to do what? To make you fit in. All right. They have created a little box where they expect you to fit in. They don't expect you to pursue your dreams. They don't expect you to discover who you are. They give you their own idea of who you are. All right. So if you subscribe to that idea, it limits your potential and it buries your creativity. You see, so purpose is what is going to enable you to stand out from everyone else. It's going to make you unique. So if Mark Zuckerberg had not created Facebook, we wouldn't be meeting the way we are meeting. We wouldn't be interacting the way we are interacting. You see, so Facebook has made us to be next door neighbors. You understand? It doesn't matter where you are staying. It doesn't matter where you live. You might be living far away from me. You might be living overseas. It doesn't matter. As long as there's social network, I can communicate to you in real time and you'll be able to respond back to me as if you were just next to me. That is what purpose discovery does. Purpose discovery makes the world beautiful. We are able to enjoy things that, we have the privilege to enjoy. Why? Because there are individuals who endeavor to discover their why, who endeavor to answer that question, why am I here? Once they discovered why they are here, then they make sure that they manifest their why in order to make this world a beautiful place to live in. So I am not your competition, neither are you my competition, but we are here to complement one another. There are things that you were born to do that I cannot do, no matter how hard I try. I can even spend time going to school, all right? I can spend millions and millions, all right, trying to get an education in that area. But if it is not my area, it is not the area in which I've been wired, I'll never attain success. Why? Because it is easy to flow with the current. All right. It is easy to flow with the current. So one man said, the easiest way to ride a horse is in the direction it is going. So once you discover your purpose, it's like you discover your free flow. All right. Your free flow. In other words, you discover your current. All right. You discover the current. Okay. You discover your your the way you were created to function, or rather the way you were created to operate. You see, so this is why it is very, very, very important. Now, there are things that I'm going to discuss with you that are going to help you in achieve success in your life. All right. The first thing that you need in order to achieve success is clarity of vision, clarity of purpose, clarity. Whatever it is that you want, you must be clear about it. Don't be vague. Don't be ambiguous. Be clear. Know exactly what you want. Your vision must be so clear such that you can explain it to a 5-year-old and he is able to tell you, or she is able to tell you where you're going to be 10 years from now. You get it? So it has to be so clear, so detailed, and so clear, so precise. Okay? Meaning that once you discover your purpose, then make your vision clear. Make it plain. This is why in the scriptures it is written, write your vision upon the tablets. Make it clear. Make it clear. So you write that statement. What is it? What is it that you want to achieve in your life? You write it down, because every great invention or creation or anything that has ever been created in life began as an idea. It began with a clarity of purpose. You see, clarity of purpose. So you write it down. You say, I want to achieve this. This is what I was born to be. This is what I was born to achieve. This is what I was born to become in life. And it has to be something that you know you can do it even without being paid. But you can do it. You can offer that service even for free to anybody, even without being paid for it. Okay, so your vision, your purpose is something that you can do for free, even when no one recognizes it, even when no one is there to celebrate it, even when no one acknowledges it. It is something that you were born to do. For example, a bird does not need anybody to clap for it as it flies. All right, it doesn't need you to clap for it. A bird doesn't need your approval for it to fly. Flight was created in the bird, and therefore it has to fulfill that flight by flying. You see, so it doesn't even feel sorry if you don't even recognize that it is flying. All right. So your purpose, your vision, your ideal purpose, your why, your goal must be so precise, and you must be willing to do it. All right, even when no one is there to encourage you or to cheer you on. All right, it is something that you must just do, something that makes you feel better when you do it, something that makes you feel so fulfilled when you do it. What is it? Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. It says, write down the vision, that he may run that reads it. He may run that reads it. So once you write that and you become so clear about it, this is what I was born to do. For example, let's say Success Encounter, inspiring lives to live a successful life. It's so clear, right? I know why I'm here. I know my purpose is to inspire you to live a successful life. I'm here to speak into your life. I'm here to give you ideas, to open your mind to the possibilities that lies within you, right? The possibilities, right? The potential that lies within you. I'm here to speak to your potential. I'm that voice. I'm your conscience speaking to your potential. And I'm telling you right now to say, you were born for something great. You are born for something big. You are not just here to pass time. So you need to understand, you need to know what it is. Once you know it, write it down. Become so clear about it. Because once you clarify your purpose, you clarify your vision, that clarity of vision is going to give you direction in life. You will know definitely where you are going. Many people now, they don't even know where they're going, all right? Because they don't have a clear destination in their mind. So they're just moving about, wandering about, without any purpose, without any direction. And this is why a lot of people are destroying themselves, because the scriptures tells us that where there is no purpose, lives are destroyed. Where there's no visions, people cast off restraint. So if you lack vision in your life, then you are going to lack self-discipline. Okay, so you can never be disciplined in your life without your vision. So in other words, once you clarify that vision, your ideal purpose, right? You clarify it, it becomes so clear. It has to be so clear in your conscious mind, such that that information, that thought is passed down to your subconscious mind. Why? Because the subconscious mind is the action side of the mind. The subconscious mind is the part of the mind that goes to work whenever a thought is impressed upon it. So the clarity of vision is going to give work to your subconscious mind to find means and ways of actualizing that vision or that purpose. All right. So once you become clear about what you want, all right, that clarity will impose discipline upon you. All right. So the next thing is, after you understand clarity, you have to be disciplined, meaning that you have to cut out all form of distraction. You get it? You have to cut all form of distraction, because the greatest enemy to getting to your destination or to becoming successful in life is when you become distracted. All right. And distraction is not often bad, but it is also something good. All right. And the enemy of doing the right thing is when you're doing the good thing. So many people are caught up in doing good thing that they have forfeited their right to do the right thing. You see, so the fact that you're doing something good does not mean that that's the right thing. It can be something that is not right, but it feels good to you. So good is not good enough. You need to do the right thing, meaning that once your vision is clarified, that is going to bring discipline. That discipline is what will enable you to do what is right, right? Because if you're going somewhere, your eyes must be where you're going. Meaning that there'll be, let me give an example. If you're on a journey, maybe going to any place, all right, you'll find so many detours, all right? So many detours. There'll be all these smaller roads that are branching off from your main road where you're on. All these smaller roads. But if those are not your destination, your eyes will be on your destination. But if you're a person that is often distracted by simple detours, you'll find yourself heading to one particular direction, and then you see, I think this route looks so good, looks so enticing. Let me go and explore it. You are not an explorer, all right? You have a purpose, you have a mission, right? You have a mission, so you have to stick to that mission. You have to finish that mission. You have to make sure that you get to the end of it, because you don't have the luxury of time, right? You don't have the luxury of time, okay? You don't have no one has the luxury of time. No one has the luxury of time. So we need to be so intentional. We need to be so focused on the things that we need to achieve. All right. So vision imposes discipline. All right. Imposes discipline, which helps you to remain focused on the things or the matter at hand. Let me give you an example. You want to become a medical doctor. You feel it in your heart to become a medical doctor. You feel you are called to medicine. You feel you are called to working in the hospital and helping out patients. And then you realize, okay, I have to become a medical doctor. Even if they advertise somewhere that they're offering scholarship to go and do mechanics, right? If your mission, your goal is to do medicine, you're not going to say, you know what, I think this medicine thing is not happening now. Let me just put it aside. I'm sure, obviously, I wasn't born for this. Let me go for mechanics. Why are you going for mechanics? There are scholarships. My mother, talked me into it. My father lectured me about it. He told me that nowadays, engineers are getting good salary. They're getting nice checks and all those things. So I think I would do mechanics. That's a detour, right? You've just deviated from your purpose, your direction, what could have led you into success. Actually, you might even graduate from mechanics, you might even land a good job, but is it what you were born to do? You see, so if you're not very careful, you are going to miss it out. You're going to miss it out, all right? So vision clarity imposes discipline. Discipline helps you to be focused. Right? Where you are focused on a mission. You are focused on what you're doing. You see, I have to follow one course until successful. Actually, focus, the word focus, right? Each letter, we can say it means, F, follow, and then O, 1, and then C, course, and then U, until S, successful. So you have to follow one course until you're successful. Meaning that no matter who tells you there are better opportunities this side, there are better opportunities that side, you remain focused on your goal. It doesn't matter how long it will take you, right? But you are diligent, you are committed, right? You are consistent, right? Until you see the results of the things that you committed yourself to do. And that is what is going to bring you success in life. So success actually is not a walk in the park. Success requires a lot of hard work, right? And also smart work too. Smart work too, because you have to use your brain, you have to use your mind, you have to be a thinker in order to become successful. You need to look at opportunities and ways in which you're going to maximize those opportunities to your advantage. Last time I said that, if God created you to be a medical doctor, he's going to supply the ability in you to become it. So now the ability is already in you. The thing is, you need to be disciplined, and you cannot be disciplined without clarity of purpose or vision. So vision imposes discipline. Discipline is what will tell you what to do and what not to do. Many people do not become successful despite discovering their purpose and being clear about their purpose and mission on earth, because they lack discipline. All right. Discipline is defined as self-imposed standards. All right. That is self-discipline, self-imposed standards for the sake of a higher goal. You impose certain standards upon your life. You say, this I'm not going to do, this I'm not going to do, this I'm not going to do. All right. I can't talk like this. I can't dress like this. I can't eat like this. I must sleep at this time and wake up at that time because I've got this and this and that to do. That is discipline. And if you follow through that routine, it becomes a habit. And there are habits of success as well as habits of failure. And many of us, we need to rewire our brains. We need to rewire in the way we think, and we start thinking differently, because success is a have. You cannot have success unless you do success. You cannot do success unless you be success. So being comes before doing, which comes before having. So once you decide to be, how do you become? You discover your purpose. You discover your DY. Then you follow it through, right? You begin to do you. You see, you do you. The way they say, just do you. The do you is you do the real you, who you are created to be. Then you are going to have success. Okay, so this is where we are going to end for today. And I believe the knowledge that I've shared with you is something that is going to impact your life, and something that is going to inspire you to live a successful life. This has always been Success Encounter, and I thank you so much for watching this video podcast. I'll see you in the next program. Bye-bye.